gotta get it, Chris, I gotta get it.
What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so we're gonna get right into this video. This video is part 2 of Amazon layoffs. Could there be layoffs? Gotta get right into it because there's so much to cover on this video and I'm not trying to be editing that long, so let's get right into it. What sounded a little far-fetched yesterday sounds a little bit more believable today. I made that video yesterday just talking about the possibility. Is there a possibility of there being layoffs with Amazon? I put the link in the last video. A lot of companies with so many layoffs. If you didn't go check that link and go check it out, I'm gonna put it in the description of this video too. When I saw that, I was like, man, let me just make sure Amazon is cool. Make sure it ain't, I don't know, funny business. Make sure there's no risk with our company. With that video, shout out to the American Nomad. I think that's his channel name. He commented, he was like, man, I've heard rumors of Amazon doing bad financially. I was like, probably should have looked that part up. So when I looked it up, this is statements and press releases that just released 5 days ago of how Amazon dropped 14% and such and such. It's so much. I'm gonna just read some of it. I'm gonna put the links in all the description, and I'm gonna probably just go right in to what the CFO said out of his mouth about Amazon. It's pretty interesting. So let me go ahead and pull that up. So this is Amazon's chief financial officer. This is not a stower. This is not the problem solver. This is not the slam operator. Okay, this is not the manager, the AM. This ain't the ops. This ain't the senior ops. This is the chief financial officer. So I think he knows what he's talking about. Let's just see what he's talking about. So it says on April 28th, the conference call, his name is Brian, said the retailer was overstaffed and had too much warehouse space in the first quarter, mainly because of the retailer's rapid hiring and warehouse expansion during the pandemic. He said Amazon is taking steps to adjust its operations, but did not provide specifics. So of course, this does not mean they're about to lay people off, but are you seeing what I'm saying? Isn't that something we need to be paying attention to? Also, some other things that were brought up in this article. The facilities went up in operation costs. This is from CBS News. So I'm just kind of scrolling through it. This is all going to be in the description. You can check it out for yourself, go through it. Compared to last year, the cost of sales is up 63% and fulfillment expenses are up 46%. Other expenses have also risen sharply. Put simply, the cost of running Amazon, which is already hefty, is becoming dramatically more expensive. This is a real thing that's going on. So what he said is to blunt the impact of rising cost, Amazon on Thursday, they just rolled out a 5% fuel surcharge, and they charge this to the independent sellers on his website who use its shipping services. This is something to keep an eye on and something to be noted, because guess what? Fuel's going to keep going up. And so this is Forbes right here, Forbes.com. It says Amazon stock tumbled 14% Friday, logging its worst day since 2014, wiping out about 210 billion in market value. So they kind of go on and on just about, you know, the market shares and all that stuff. I'm not really into the stock market. I do own stock with Amazon, so I probably should be a little more aware, but I'm just kind of more aware about my job right now. So, I mean, I'm gonna put this link in there as well. If you want to look at the Forbes side of it, the stock side of it, that's there as well. It says, like many others, Amazon is dealing with pressure from inflation, supply chain issues, the labor shortages. Last quarter, the company hiked its annual Prime membership fee by $20 to offset the rising of fuel costs and inflation. That wasn't said on the other article. So they also upped the Prime membership as well to try to offset the unbalance that we are encountering. $4 billion worth of cost pressures in the first quarter will continue in the coming months. So they know this is going to continue, but it says it should be manageable with the company's ability to limit hiring this year. That's another action that they're talking about. We see that right there, to limit hiring. One of the biggest questions that I have, if the cost of operations gets too high, what happens at that point? Even if people are buying, because people were buying, we sold a lot, but the cost was still high. So what happens at that point? They're already saying how they're trying to fix it. They add some 5% on the gas. They put Amazon Prime at $20. Okay, cost of living is going to continue to go up. Then what? All right, we'll make Prime $30. We'll put 10% on the gas. What does that sound like to you? Does that sound familiar? Sounds like the housing market. Sounds like the market. Okay, it keeps going up, keeps going up, keeps going up. It's eventually not going to be able to sustain. And what happens at that point? That's my question. On the flip side, they're talking about everything. The prices are still going to be going up for everything. So what if, people decide to pull back a little bit on spending? We can take a hit that way as well. So this brings up a question. I wonder what peak is going to look like. They usually ramp up hiring during that time. It don't sound like they're trying to ramp up hiring. With all this going on, with all these companies laying people off, this isn't just for Amazon. I made this because I worked in, a lot of us that follow me work there. Where do you work? You should probably start looking into your company to see what's going on, to see the climate and to see the direction that your company is going in, so you can take the proper steps that you need to take to be prepared for yourself and your family. That's all that I'm doing here. I'm bringing awareness to this. Like, yo, stuff is going on. Just be aware. We are, it's there. The proof is in the pudding. Stuff is going on. I just wanted to make this video and the last one just for awareness. Honestly, it was for awareness for myself. And then when I kind of seen some little smoke, I was like, oh snaps, let me see what my people think about this. What's their opinion? Because right now we're at a time where the cost of living is way up, whether you're buying a house or renting. Rent, every time somebody's renewing, that bad boy is going up. Rent prices is up. Gas is up. And then I'm going to link something else. I'm telling you, this is so much. I didn't want to do a whole video on this. It would have literally taken me like 45 minutes to put all the information out there. I'm going to give you guys a link to go through them and all that stuff. But also the World Bank, they put out a statement and they're like, yo, let me just read it. So basically they're saying energy prices are expected to rise more than 50% in 2022, easing into 2023 and 2024. That's just talking about just energy. They have a whole, this is actually it. It's called the World Bank Report. I'm gonna put this link in the description as well. They're talking about everything going up, not just energy. Everything is gonna continue to go up. It's crazy. I'm saying it's too much for this video, but I'm gonna put all these links in the description for you to go through. And I'm gonna leave this off with our homework. Yes, we got homework today, class. We're gonna end this off with 2 R's. This is your homework: resume and research. But this is another question from my Amazon family. What is a secure industry out there? What would float through inflation? I mean, one thing that's always is going to be there is fast food. I'm not trying to go to fast. Yeah, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your? No, you feel me? It has to be a better way. Nah, but seriously, I think we are catching this early. We're talking about this early. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Amazon, we haven't got no email or nothing. But look how early this is. This is literally 5 days ago where this all this news press came out. Search Amazon having financial problems. You'll see a list of different articles about just the talk that's going on. This is interesting. We'll get in them comment sections. Let's talk about this. Any overtime y'all get, work that overtime. Stack your money up right now. This is not the time to be going out blowing all type of money, because if you think this is going to get easier, I told y'all in my inflation video, I said this is 4 months now. 4 months now. I told y'all this is not going to end no time soon. I said that then. And we here now, and the Feds is like, yeah, this ain't ending no time soon. We're planning for a recession. Like, what? What do we do in this situation? Anyways, this is just my opinion. Work, save your money, stop buying stuff you don't need. It's your boy SB. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have all the links in the description. So go check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in. If I'm alive, I'ma live. Mama said if you gon' do it big.